Is
Yeah,
everything okay? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Okay, clearly.
So introduce yourself. Just where are you from? Your name?
Okay. Uh, my name is Dua. It's Dua. I don't know the pronunciation in English. Maybe it's different. I'm from Morocco and I'm 16 years old.
Guys, by the way, she told me that dua means one kind of prayer in Islam, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You guys have salat and dua. It's interesting that in English they just have one word to describe prayer. It's just pray.
yeah,
But in Portuguese, I think we have the same as in Arabic or Spanish, like two different kind of prayers, right? One when you just repeat things, right? This can be like in Arabic salat, right? Am I right?
yeah, yeah,
And adwar, when you just speak from your heart,
yeah.
correct?
It's the same.
Yeah, in Portuguese, we also have two different words to describe these different prayers. But in English, it's difficult because you just have this word, prayer, and
Yeah,
you don't know what is one or what.
they say to ask God for something, to help or something like that. It's like dua. It's prayer.
Mhm.
It's to pray and ask God for something. The basic meaning that we can like have it for this part of prayer.
When you just want to talk to God about something, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And even we have like a dua to sleep before sleep. When we wake up in the morning, we have a dua specific dua to say. And when you do something, there is another dua. And there is the dua that you can make from yourself, from you and God. So you can just say or like to ask God for anything you want.
Yeah, interesting. And guys, this girl is from Morocco, and she told me something about Morocco that make me wow. I need to go to Morocco. No, guys, I would like that you know that I will ask the same question that I asked her, and it was when she told me that information, so amazing information that you also who are watching this video, you will have the desire to go to Morocco tomorrow. If you love it, if you love like funny, have fun, you you want to go to Morocco for sure. Tell me, Dua, the more special thing that you love about your country, about your culture. I have a problem with this word, culture. I don't know. Yeah, tell me.
It's the it's the wedding, Moroccan wedding. It's a thing that I like to go every wedding I have in my family. I need to go because it's more like funny and like it's really funny. It's something that different from what we usually do. So that's why it's the part that I love about my culture. It's within culture.
But something, guys, what made me want to go is that she said that because in the wedding you have the what is the name of the partners, the woman, how to say in English, the name of
Yeah, the husband, the wife.
the husband and the wife. So you have the family of the husband and you have the family of the wife,
Yeah,
and the most part of time they don't know each other, right?
yeah.
So she told me that when we just are like walking in Morocco and we see some wedding parties, what we can what we can do, or Dua, tell us what we can do if you just walking in Morocco and suddenly we see people dancing and a lot of food, and what should we do in this case?
You can just go through it. You can just go through it if you're like because I see before a video that a Moroccan tried to go through a wedding that he even didn't know it. So he just go and have fun with families that he didn't even know. The family of husband of wife, he's just a foreigner there, and he had fun actually. He had to eat, dance like normally, like one of my like one of family.
Can you hear that, guys? You can just go to the party and eat a lot of food. And by the way, Moroccan foods, Moroccan food, she sent me some pictures, and I was, oh gosh. So you can just
Right.
join party and eat and dance and have fun, and that's it. So on the next day you can look for another party. Oh, if
Yeah.
I leave Morocco, I'll be fat for sure. That's
And
true. It's a
maybe
lot of things.
and maybe all of like North African countries is like that. Like maybe Algeria and Tunisia maybe have the same wedding. So it's very similar actually. Even our food is not the same, but it's similar. Pretty similar. We have wedding from the husband and husband, wife and husband family. They go through a wedding. It's normally. Like,
It's very nice. And changing a little bit the topic, for we don't make this video so long. But guys, Dua is also becoming a polyglot because you know
mhm.
French too.
Yeah,
So Arabic, French, Japanese, English
and that's it.
for now. For now. But
For
she is
now,
just 16. She is just 16, guys. And she already are learning, she can speak. You already can speak Japanese, right?
yeah, I can communicate. Like we can say, I mean, intermediate level.
Yeah, guys. Wow. This girl. I think when she would be at my age, she can maybe know like 10 language or more.
Good,
Right.
really. I
So
will. Like,
teenagers around the world, follow this example, learn language. It's very good. It's better
you,
than wasting time with foolish things. Oh, I remember something that you told me. It came to my mind now. Like you said that before you start learning language, um, you were a kind of introspective, like you don't like to speak too much with people. Is that or understood
mm,
wrong?
yeah. That's it.
Yeah, tell us about it.
The time that I was like introvert, what I told you
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Yeah.
introvert. I
So,
said the word wrong.
yeah. So that time, it's not a hard time, but I mean, like, it's the time maybe that I find myself on it. I find that I like learn languages. The first language that I tried is English, and when I find myself that I go to it, I can't speak it. Yeah, the first language I tried to learn by myself, not having any help of school or anything, like just myself and phone and search about anything. Uh,
The age that you at this time.
maybe English
The
last
age
year,
last
last
year.
year, yeah, maybe
Last year,
15.
guys. He
Yeah,
starts English last year. Can you hear that? Yeah, continue, please.
yeah. So last year's like seeing the videos about to put a goals of the first day of the year and have a different goals. The goal that I had is only speak English, can speak English and understand it. I start by day. I like a put 1 hour schedule, 1 hour to speak English or to learn English by zero from zero. Start day by day. When I like go like find 3 months of learning English, I can understand a little bit the basics. Maybe say beginner's level. I can understand it. Can make a conversation, simple conversation. It makes me more excited to go through the language and have intermediate. And right now maybe I'm having like a goal to have an advanced level like a native and speak like it, to have a strong vocabulary. So that what made me more excited when I see how I was, and right now I can speak and can make a good conversation, have strong words. It makes me more excited to do my best to have more like a native. So I just myself how I was like the only word that I knew it before is that I love you in English. The only word
Wow.
I knew it before. But even uh, I mean, when I was thinking, like last year, I think I want to make a sentence. I was like saying, I like this music, but I didn't know English before, so I said, I love you music, like that. That's the level that I was. Like, just imagine, I love you
Wow.
song. It's really different. So I remember, like, I'm doing my best. Let's do more than that.
And you learn Japanese also. You start to study Japanese also last year.
Yeah, it's the same year that I start learning English. Actually, 3 months of English, it was only English, okay, only English, learning English. But when I find that I can speak, okay, it's like I get shocked, like, oh, I can speak English, and I'm like so happy about that. Then I was like, maybe the same in English. Let's try just Japanese. I mean, let's try just Japanese and see if I can get the same level or not. So I start to like Japanese and learning Japanese, and I will find too that I can communicate, I can speak, like to take the basics. It makes me more excited because it's the language that I love. I wanted the language that my lover country, my dream country. So that's what to make me so excited. Like just see yourself how you was and how you are now, your level, and you will make a good thing in the future.
Yeah, guys. What made me amazed is that I have been talking with many Arabic people who have Arabic as native language. They have problem with like how to say to lost the accent, right? It's
Yeah,
so difficult to them, and not all of them, of course, but I think we can say the most of them, right?
more.
They keep a strong accent. And the first time that I talked to her, I was amazed about how she have this accent very good. When she told me that she just were studying English for less than a year, I said, "What? No, no, that's a lie. Come on, stop lying to me, girl." No, guys, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
I noticed it too. Arabic people have this strong meaning of Arabic, like that. Even Moroccan too have the Moroccan accent by English, mixed by English. But the thing is that to listen more native in English on YouTube, podcast, there's a lot of platform that
Exactly,
you can. When I
exactly.
listen, like the first days that I start learning English, I start listening too. So even if I'm basic, I don't understand, just listen. I'm just listen even if I don't understand. So that's why maybe the thing that get me this accent to this accent
I
and by
agree
practice, of course.
100%. I agree 100% because it's also have another way to practice accent. I will not focus in accent in this video because I will invite an Indian friend. That Indian is, I think, is the most difficult accent to people lost it.
Yeah.
And I have a friend. She have amazing English and she lost her accent. So
Mhm.
I will enter in more details about accent with her. But I agree with you 100% because with me was the same case. I didn't need to like spend a lot of times like uh, seeing the position of my tongue or trying hard to speak like natives. But one thing I did, and it was I listening a lot. Even today, I listen a lot of English, and I could improve my pronunciation like in a natural way. And I think it was the same with you, right?
Yeah. You start change, like just see yourself, your accent start changing. Even you don't know, like you don't do a hard work for it, just listen. And then you try to make the same that you listen for. Like try to do the same for the podcast or everything you listen.
Yeah.
And
So
even the different accents is like have a good like a positive option for it. Like an Indian. Indian is strong, as you said, is strong language that makes the English accent, but it's really like I mean it's I have a positive thing. Like when you try to make a call or speak with an Indian, you make a good effort to understand him or understand her. This effort is to understand how they speak, how the language they are. So it's
Yeah,
that make me know that the language of Indian is like that. Make me like know good like another information about Indian or Indian language, or
yeah,
the accent of Indian language maybe. It's a good option of to speak in your accent English and to have your
yeah,
accent too.
yeah. I think accent is about your identity, right?
Mm,
It's like I never have a problem with accent. When I start to learn, my goal was not to speak like native.
yeah,
I just have the goal to speak in a formal way because I like it. You know,
yeah,
I like to speak formal even in Portuguese. So I have that goal to speak in a formal way, in a polite way. But my accent was never a problem for me. I just said to myself, I don't care if someone listen me speaking and say, "Oh, this girl is Brazilian." I don't care. I don't
this is
care
what
really.
yeah, like that's how I was. Like I didn't care about accent, but when you go through the language and know the more important thing, you start to love it more. Then you go, yeah, I'm going to do my best to speak like a native or to have a good accent. When you go like maybe 1 year of speaking English or something like that, then you can find what you like more than English speaking or reading or writing or
Exactly.
listening. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. You need to make it. You need to make it a passion. You know, you need to look for something that you love so much. It's not like to listen whatever because you can be bored for it. You need. In my case, I was listening like religious debates, like I was listening about theology, and this is stuff that I'm passionate about. And even nowadays I listen too much about this stuff because it's what I love to do. So I always say to people, look for something that you love and listen about it in English, in the language that you are trying to learn,
yeah,
right?
exactly. I think so.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you so much for this amazing conversation, and I'm so happy to have you here. And I just would like that you to give a last message for the people who are trying to learn a language or who also want to be a polyglot. What to say? What the advice that you give them?
Okay, so the first thing is that find the language that you're interested on. Not just a language that maybe it's similar in the word or famous. Language that you like, how they speak, the way that they speak, the grammar, even the culture. Find the thing that you like about language. Then try. When you try, the first step is the hardest step, you know. But when you step it, when you like I don't know, when you like when you go through this first step and find a lot of things, like then it will be easy for you than the first step. You're like thinking, oh, the first step was the hard, but these things are normally right now. Just be sure that make sure to do a hard work in the first step because is the step that go you through the language and maybe can find more interest. So and don't like get lose your motivate when you lose your motivate, remember the first thing that you did. Remember how you was and remember everything that you did before in the first step. So that what maybe keep your motivate more and more and to get to the language and speak it more like a native and will be polyglot. We're gonna be a polyglot and do whatever you want.
Yeah, guys, this girl will go so far. God bless you so
Sure.
much,
Thank
and
you. Yes.
it's really a pleasure to have you as a friend, and I hope our friendship just stay for all our lives.
It will be. I'm
And thank
willing.
much. Thank you so much, and have a nice time.